Living in today's world, we're constantly being bombarded with visuals, messages, and contents that present certain images of how a woman should be to conform to society's standards of beauty, femininity, and success. And when we don't measure up to the standard, we shame ourselves and degrade our self-worth and value as a woman. Seeking external source for validation cause many young girls and women to lack confidence because they put so much pressure on themselves to keep up with the social standards, but they lose touch with their authenticity and values. In this video, we'll talk about the top 5 reasons why women struggle with confidence, so we can bring these shadows to light for acknowledging and transformation. Stay tuned. It's very hard to not get caught up with the latest trends when we're constantly being exposed to advertisements, social media, and content that always presents us with glamorous visuals of beautiful women with Instagram perfect photos. From a young age, girls have been conditioned in a certain way to be approved and liked by family, peers, and society. Having been taught and conditioned for external validations from an early age to adult life, many girls struggle to develop confidence and stand up on their own as a woman. With love and respect, this is not to shame girls or women, but to share my perspective on my observation of our world today and the underlying root problems we're not confronting. This also includes what I've learned from my personal struggles and still continue to work on today. Here, I'm going to share 5 reasons why some women lack confidence as women, not because they're not good enough, but because there is something deeper that needs to be addressed. The first reason is unsupported family. With each generation facing its own challenges, the younger generation may not have a supportive family that understand topics such as child development, healthy mirroring, mental health, emotional literacy, and spirituality without religion. Furthermore, many of the previous generations likely struggled with their own unresolved internal issues and faced challenges to adapt to this ever-changing world, progressing from the industrial age to the information age to the conceptual age. With inattentiveness to one's emotional needs, many family and parental figures lack support for their child's emotional needs, which is important to develop a healthy sense of self and build self-worth. Having no healthy sense of self, children often suffer from enmeshment trauma, low self-worth, and lack of emotional literacy. So they usually cope by seeking outward love and approval, which often leads to mental health issues, unhealthy materialism, and possibly more self-destructive behaviors. The second reason is that there's no healthy role model. With no parental figures to learn healthy behaviors from, many adult children grow up underdeveloped, not knowing the importance of personal boundaries, personal values, and how to establish themselves in the world. Not only you don't have guidance, you literally are on your own, and you may lack self-awareness and understanding of what it really means to be a woman. This is like using a child's consciousness in an adult world. You don't know how to assert yourself with confidence when you don't know where your boundaries are or what matters to you, when your own parents didn't teach you about boundaries or respect your needs. Many women who are brought up with the previous generations of women are conditioned by society and their family rules, and may often lack the skills to be assertive, know their worth, and honor their inner divine power. The third reason, unresolved past trauma. As more people awaken in the age of Aquarius, many of the past shadows are surfacing up for healing and integration. This includes emotions, traumas, and generational patterns. Without prior knowledge of spirituality and a healthy sense of self, many children may not know the importance of mental health and how the heck to honor their feelings when the adults around them force them to obey their authority. The child will likely grow up not knowing how to process traumatic events in a healthier way and may not know who to talk to or what to do. All these may lead them to feel ashamed of themselves and doubt their worth. The fourth reason is societal programming. Picture-perfect images are constantly updated on multiple channels of social media, no matter which device or platform you use. We're often being fed with messages of to have this or do that to validate our worth. And if we don't have this or that, we're seen as failures and no one will love us and we're left out to die alone. It's really up to us to develop self-awareness and make conscious choices to turn away from social media, be immune to advertisements, and follow our intuition without being consumed by the programming. The last and most important reason why many women lack confidence is that they have a weak sense of self. Without family support for healthy child development, we lack conscious awareness to find role models. We got deep unresolved traumas we're not aware of, and we're constantly being bombarded by societal programming for external solutions. Having a weak sense of self often puts women at high risk for predators, narcissists, and psychopaths. And our insecurities often feed into the negative destructive cycle. It's human nature to want to feel safety and belongingness, but without a healthy sense of self that comes from within, which is developed in childhood, we'll never find the answers from external sources. In the end, women may have many reasons why we lack confidence, but we also have great potential to further develop ourselves as we acquire knowledge, seek the right support, and know how to invest in ourselves. So I hope this video brought you some insight on what are the possible pieces you're missing, and see that it's not your fault and you're not alone. Certainly, you won't be out on your own now that we've looked at our shadows. I'd love to have you come back for our Journaling Saturday with journal prompts that will increase your self-awareness and further support your personal development. Together, we can become stronger, wiser, and better ourselves to lift each other up. Hope you find this video helpful. If you like this video, please share, like, and subscribe to our channel. We would love you to be part of the Magical Alchemy tribe to better yourself and shine your light. Until next time, own your inner magic, and we'll see you in the next video.